Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to go out there and find ways, right, to save time, but still maintain getting clients, for your coaching or your healing business? Or maybe you're looking to go out there and get more clients, but not have to spend the amount of time that you're currently spending in your coaching business to be able to do that. If that's you, then this video is for you.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the Marketing Shaman, and I help coaches and healers create their first or their next 10K payday, where they go out there and they generate $10,000 for their coaching or their healing business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. And in today's video, we're specifically going to be going over some insider secrets, things that we do in our business, as well as things that we coach and help other coaches here over at Life Coach Launch in regards to helping them with their 10K paydays, help them do in their business as well. That's going to not only help you save time, but that's actually going to help you get more clients in the process. So without any further ado, let's head in to this training. All right, so before we go through anything in regards to anytime we talk about getting more clients or making more money, we want to make sure that we understand why, right? But why do coaches, right, make money? Why is someone not only going to hire you as a coach, but why is someone going to give you their hard-earned money, right, for you as their coach, right, and then want to have you as their coach for something? Why is that going to happen? Why are coaches getting paid? And why is the coaching industry booming right now with more and more coaches coming out every single day to help people with the superpowers and the things that they have? Well, ultimately, right, we need to always understand that coaches, right, are making money because they're helping people reach a goal of some kind, right? Now that goal or that target is ultimately what we want to help people get to. Now, I think a lot of times where people will mess this up is they'll look and say they're a coach, but are they actually helping them get to something? Or are they just giving them their advice? Two completely different things. You ever feel lost in your coaching business where you're just sort of sitting there waiting for people to ask you questions? You're not actually helping people take step by step to getting something, right? That's because as a coach, right, you're going to meet people. People can start working with you here. Ultimately, you play as a guide in helping them get to their target, that target they want to get to. Now, ultimately, why is getting this target so important? Well, ultimately, right, us as coaches, we typically work in what's called core markets, right? So we typically work with people who have certain types of problems. Now, these problems are typically going to be related back to health, wealth, or relationships, one of those three core markets. So health, right, is ultimately going to be anything to do with them being healthy. Makes sense, right? Then obviously wealth's going to be tied to money, and then obviously relationships going to not only be tied to relationships in their life, but relationships with themselves and other people, right? So ultimately, whatever it is and whomever it is that you're helping inside your coaching or your healing business, we are helping them get to a goal or a target here, and that is going to tie back to either health, wealth, or relationships here. Now, you're either going to be helping them get closer to pleasure or farther away from pain, but ultimately you're going to be helping them reach a goal, right? So my thing is understanding what type of coach are you, and who is it that you help, right? And what is the thing that you're helping them get to? Are you just giving advice, or are you actually helping them reach a goal? And understanding that coaches get paid because they help multiple people reach a goal of some kind in their life. If you look at who it is that we help, we're tied to the wealth category. We help people create a 10K payday, so they generate $10,000 for their coaching business, using a profitable presentation. Now, for a lot of times, it's not even the money piece; it's the fact that they're able to, usually use a profitable presentation to make a lot more money, but actually work a lot less to be able to do so. Because by using a profitable presentation, right, it's not just money, but I'm helping them get back time, which even though is tied back to, right, wealth. But it's that time piece that then ties back to this surface desire of being understand and helping them with what we're going to be talking about later in this video, but getting them to their core desire in their life, right? Which for me is time and freedom. What is it for you? What is your core desire? What is it that you want? What's the life that you want to live? So ultimately, right, by understanding that us as guides are then going to typically, when we have this solution, right? Now, I talked about 10K paydays. Let's change this up and let's talk about, say, a relationship coach. And maybe as a relationship coach, you help people when it comes to, after they get divorced, being able to go out there and go on a first date again, get the confidence to go on date again, right? Because they truly want to have a relationship and a long-lasting partner in their life. So ultimately, right, the surface desire that you're helping them get to is going on a first date, right? First date. But ultimately, right after they get divorced, they might not be anywhere near emotionally, physically, mentally able, right, to go on that date yet. So you have a specific like plan, system, or a series of steps that is going to be able to help them, right, get to the point where they can go on their first date. So maybe like, you know, the last thing they do before they go on their date is they get dressed and they go to the first date, right? I don't know, like, you know, they get dressed, right? And the next thing that, you know, before that, they actually have to get a yes from someone. Before that, they actually have to, you know, ask somebody out, Before that, they have to, maybe you have a plan on how you meet people, but they have to meet somebody, whether that's online or offline, right? Next thing is they have to get their confidence. Next thing, they have to get their, you know, maybe they have to, next thing, maybe they have to get the board. I don't know, there's just specific steps, right? Now, ultimately, each one of these steps, you are helping people reach a milestone. So along the line, somebody got divorced here, and they're wanting to go on their first date here, but maybe they're stuck on one of these steps, and they don't know how to get self-confidence. They don't know how, right, to dress for dates because they haven't went on dates in a long time. So maybe you go out there and you help people, right, with one of these milestones. But ultimately, right, these are going to be the steps, and these are going to be the milestones that we want to make sure that we identify, because once people take steps on these milestones, they're getting closer to that surface desire and ultimately getting closer to the big promise and the big thing that you said you're going to help them with. Before I go into exactly how you can find your best clients and find the clients that are willing to pay you top dollar, I want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing coaches and healers how you can go out there and make more money. Specifically, go out there and create your first or your next 10K payday, where you go out there and generate $10,000 for your coaching or your healing business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so now we understand exactly why coaches are making money and why the coaching business is going boom. Let's now talk about specifically the next thing that we really understand. So this helps us understand, because we know that we're only focused on helping people get to this. We're not helping them do anything else. We're helping them get to this with what it is that we got, right? And we only focus on that. The next thing is understanding who our perfect client is. Now, some of you might have understood this, but my question is not understanding it. It's one thing to know what this is. It's another thing to implement. It's another thing to do it. It's another thing to practice it and come back to it over and over and over again to make sure that you're only talking to who you want to talk to. So there's a couple of cheats that, you know, say a couple of cheats, but a couple of tricks here that you can use, and a couple of things that you can identify here that's really going to help you with your perfect client. It's something that we come back to often in our coaching business and helps us. And there's two specific desires that we come back to. One is going to be their surface desire, right? Their surface desire is ultimately going to be tied to the goal that we said that we wanted to help them with in the first part of this video. This goal is going to be tied, right, to that surface desire. That surface desire is going to be tied to health, wealth, or relationships. So you are going to be helping people get to something or get farther away from something, right, faster and with less pain usually, right? And that ultimately is going to be tied to that surface desire, because they believe once they get this surface desire, ultimately getting to that core desire, more freedom, more time with their family, whatever it is going to be a lot easier in their head. So ultimately, we are helping people get to these core desires. So what is that core desire that surface desire that you're helping people get to? Because this is then going to tie to what that core desire is. Now, why this core desire is so important is because where this core desire is understanding what it is they want long term, but understanding what types of questions and what it is they're thinking right now, so that we can start putting content and things out there that can help them right now, but ultimately get them closer to us, attract them to us, so that they can start wanting to get our help. And ultimately, that's why understanding these two desires is a shortcut for us, because it helps us only talk to the people that need this specific help, which allows us to only be talking to people who need our help, and ultimately, right, get a lot more opportunities along the line, because we specifically know who it is that wants our specific help and who it is that specifically wants to reach that surface desire that we help people reach. Before I go into this next and this last segment of specifically how we go out there in under an hour each week, right, and sign up the best clients, right, that we find, right, using these desires that we just talked about, I want to ask you, after we just went over these specific desires, right, what is the surface desire or the target that you're wanting to help people with? Are you helping people with health, wealth, or relationships? And ultimately, what type of coach are you? I'm curious to know, so that I might be able to help you with any questions that you have in regards to their surface or their core desires. Make sure to put those comments down there and let me know which type of coach you are down there in the comments. All right, Sid, so you're sitting here and you're like, okay, so I understand why coaches get paid. I understand, okay, I get it. How do I go out there and make more money? I found my perfect client. How do I go there and make more money? Well, what we do to make money each and every week, and specifically this is the way that we make money in under an hour each and every week, and we sign up multiple clients each and every week along the way, but it's not just us. It's my wife. It's, it's lots and lots of other coaching businesses out there as well. Right now, doing this specific thing. And what they're doing is they're going out there with profitable presentations, with a virtual event or a live event, and they're putting on a profitable presentation at one of those and ultimately signing up more money. So what we're doing is we are running consistent profitable presentations, right, each and every week. So what is a profitable presentation? Well, this is where you are going to go out there, usually in virtual events, right? In 2022, and I'm sure in the future, a lot more people are going to go toward doing virtual events, although live events are still great. So we still classify live events as being a type of event that you can run a profitable presentation in. But ultimately, right, a lot of times people are going to do workshops, challenges, they're going to do master classes, or even online summits, and they're ultimately going to be putting on a profitable presentation. So a profitable presentation is where you are going to be helping someone with one of these milestones or steps up here above. So again, maybe in regards to that relationship example, maybe you're helping people with asking somebody out, and you have a very specific process on how you do that. And maybe they're stuck because they don't have the confidence to do it. Maybe they don't have the confidence, and you have a specific self-confidence for people who recently, or self-confidence course for people who recently just got divorced. So you can take them through that. So what you're doing is you're able to meet multiple people on this line based on where they're at or where they're stuck, allowing you to talk to more people, be around more people that need your help, but then ultimately, right, not only help them with where they're stuck at here on this line, but at the end of helping them where they're stuck at and help them want to get to that surface desire, that target that they have, you then are going to be teed up perfectly to be able to help them and be able to go out there and make an offer to them to then take action on the coaching or the healing package that you have, which is basically going to be able to help them solve that problem that they have and ultimately reach the goal or the target that they want to reach a lot faster. We found that by helping people, right, you get at these profitable presentations reciprocity, but ultimately, right, trust and understanding that they now believe and know that you're the person that's going to help them get there has been a magical secret in helping us sign up a lot more clients, and ultimately, right, helped us sign up over 250 clients for our coaching business just under 1 year, last year alone. So understanding that profitable presentations have been the biggest thing that's helping us in regards to saving more time, but ultimately not only saving more time, being able to sign up more clients and ultimately make a lot more impact as a coach or a healer. Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to go out there and make more money? Maybe specifically go out there and figure out ways to make more money in less time. Well, with what we talked about today with profitable presentations, you are going to be able to go out there here very, very quickly and be able to do just that, because I have a very special gift for you down here in the description called my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack, and it's absolutely free. And you can go down there in the description and take action now to grab yours. What my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack is going to be is it's going to be a series. It's going to be everything that you need to be able to build your perfect profitable presentation that's going to be able to help you go out there and make more money, specifically, create your first or your next 10K paydays in 30 days or less with that profitable presentation. You're going to be able to get my masterclass. You're going to get my slides, my template, everything that you need that is going to help you here in about an hour build your perfect profitable presentation so that you can go out there in the next 30 days and start making money with it. But just not put it together. We're also going to add in that perfect profitable presentation, something brand new in that perfect profitable presentation pack for you, which is going to be a 30-day course walking with you step by step on how to use this perfect profitable presentation to go out there and make more money. It's absolutely free, and you can go down there right now in the description and grab your perfect profitable presentation pack right now. Now, don't forget, we all win when we all win. Let's go out there and make a choice to win today, not only by subscribing to this channel, but by going down there and grabbing your free gift from me called the Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack right now. We'll see you on the inside, and we'll see you on the next video. Talk soon.